I was a mechanic for the better part of 15 years. At the same time going through a divorce, I lost my job. And that kind of started a downhill spiral. Yeah, and it didn't help that during that I was already an alcoholic, and unemployment insurance did help, but it also helped in the fact that I had no place to stay, and the places I did stay, the drinking was not something they were friends and relatives weren't comfortable with. Moving to motel rooms and staying for weeks and months at a time. I ran into a person I knew from school and let him know that my situation was getting pretty bleak and that I kind of needed a place to go and kind of clean up and get started again. And he said, "Have you tried UCS?" He said, "Yeah, it's downtown. It's a shelter. You can go in there during the day and get something to eat." And said, "And they also have a night shelter. You can stay and you'll be safe, dry and warm." It was probably the best thing could have happened to me. If that hadn't been for that, I'd probably be dead now. And that's not a exaggeration. I actually had a heart attack here at this shelter, and if they hadn't been here, I wouldn't be here. The shelter itself offers some services, like they have a works program. It's, they'll tell you when and where some place is hiring. Temporary programs always send a representative here once in a while that, hey, we need some guys. Can you send a few over? Every other week we have a detail here, which is just a job inside the shelter itself that helps makes us feel good about putting something back here. We do all the dishes. We do keep the actual day shelter area clean, keep the outside clean. We do a lot of pickups through the food bank and that. There's guys that go and do that, pick up food and bring it back. Actually, some of the guys do the cooking in the evenings. Here lately it's been a little rough getting volunteers for the evening meals, so we've been pretty much preparing our own food then. And and doing that does make you feel a little better about yourself. It doesn't make you feel like you're that hopeless. I had an opportunity through United Caring to get into the Stepping Stone program and get addiction help. Almost a year now that I've been clean. The public has a misconception about homeless, that they're bums and they're all drunk and there are guys that I went to school with. There's guys I used to work with that are here that just got through circumstance. That one paycheck away has gotten them to where they're here. And I know them not to be bad guys. They're not criminals. They're not addicts. They're just had a bad spot, and this place took them in. These are just people that have a hard time, and they're just trying to make their lives better. And this way, they're off the streets for a while, they get some food in their belly, and then go about their day. This place is here to help anybody, not just guys that are people are just down and out. If anybody can come through here, if they need a meal that day, if your family needed a meal that day, come here, and you can be safe.
Only with your support can the United Caring Shelters continue to provide much needed assistance to the area's homeless. Donate or volunteer today.